Let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all. Avoid the trees. Follow me. What's wrong? Can't handle the cold? This is going to get interesting.
Jax 131 is baking potatoes.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Are you ready for Monday? Have you had a good Monday? If it hasn't, if it's already late in the day for you, like it is for me, or are you going to have a good start into your Monday? We'll see. Just very quickly had a big bite to eat. Warmed something up. 11 a.m. Over at your place. Ooh, So you're pretty much just still kind of starting your day. It's a bit of a late start, I guess. Oh boy. All right. Today we are going to do a little bit of pixel arting. Something I should have finished a while ago is this tile set, and I might regret English. Please, tongue. My tongue needs to warm up a little bit. It's been a while. I have to think a bit about how to make the slopes work, because I've noticed that this doesn't quite add up. Like, I have to make custom slopes because I basically just made a bit of a smaller, or better, I actually just have to look up the original. Let me see. Yeah, those went all up to the top. So I have to rethink my approach to slopes a little bit. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt. I guess I'll just have to improvise a little bit. I'll figure something out. Always figure something out. Also, apparently I did not finish this tree. Something's weird. Let me look, because I have the weird feeling that I have the wrong version of this. Give me a second. Something does not quite compute. I'll be right back. Because I think I continued this tile set on my tablet, but I forgot to actually throw it into my cloud storage, so I can just get it over to. Let me see. Let's get into my drive. My files. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Ah. There is some kind of order in this filing system. I just still have to search for everything all over again. Every time. It just annoys the hell out of me. Where did it go? Tacit Grasso. That's the PNG. Could have sworn that there. Which one's old? Which one's younger? I think it's that one. Okay, so I'll download that and hope to and pray to all the gods I know, which are quite a lot, that it's the updated version. Let's see. Open a new document. If you will let me, please. Please. All right. You want me to do it like that? Open a new document. No. There we go. Now everything's making sense. Because this one's definitely an old version. Let's stitch that. No. So what we want to do is actually finish those slopes. I've been procrastinating for long enough to not do it. So I really, really, really need to do the slopes here before I'm going mad. I'm getting bothered all the time. Nah, it's not a bother, it's just a reminder that I should probably do a little bit more pixel art. Also, in other news, I'm kind of in the middle of figuring out the whole plotter thing with cutting out stickers. I did make a sheet, so stay tuned for that. I already have an idea for another sticker sheet I kind of want to put up on my Kofi, and we'll see how far I can get with that. Like how many sticker sheets I can get before I actually start giving them out to supporters. Hello! I have to think. I know that name. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. I am thinking. Please help me out because I know that name. I know. Oh wait, no, I remember. Hey. That's been a while. Yeah, Spec. I remember now. I remember now. That was something. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, old pal? So yeah, kind of have to figure out how to make the slopes for this beautiful tile set that I probably messed up because I kind of made a bit of a... I don't want to have to do that again. Please. Was so much work. Nah, I'll figure something out. For example, this here is definitely not quite working. I think if I make a slope part that has about the same angle, but starts about that height, I might have a chance to make it work. Please make it work. Oh God, please make it work. Because I don't want to have to redo more than half of this. Might also maybe put myself into the torture of making slopes for this? Or might that be a bit too much? Not quite sure. Oh, it could look good. It could look good. Is it practical? I think not. However, how about we start for a change? Instead of me just waffling about how I want to do things and what would work and what wouldn't work, how about I just start doing stuff? Might be a good thing. For that, I actually have an idea. So, let's see. Now, the idea might be that I maybe start my slope there and end it at the corner. Now, the problem here is that these parts wouldn't merge at all. So I have to think a bit more complicated, I think. Not that I'm already doing it anyway. Like my thinking is so complicated, it's yeah. I tend to think around 10 corners at once. All right, so let's see if I can do some decent slopes. I might actually, and that's a bit of a weird idea. Well, maybe it isn't. I'm gonna pick that green and switch to my pixel art preset. With an extra layer. Then I'll see, let's go down a few pixels. Let's see if I can maybe... Thing is, if I go into that corner here, it won't be working. Because I have to have at least a 2-tile slope here then. So that the slope starts in like this and then goes up to half for the next part. So that's probably going to be a bit more difficult. Problem is, if I make the slope too steep, it could also look quite weird. If I see that correctly, then this slope is basically just this with a little less ground / dirt. I think I can figure something out. But for that, I kind of want to go a lot further up with this layer so I can actually... No! I want this on top, please. Thank you very much. Let's pick a very different color so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Let's go for pink. It's gonna be easier for me because I can actually see something among all that green. Can still change it once I'm actually there. So we want to start that around here. And there. That's where the slope is going to start for the greenery. Kinda. I mean, I could also try to push it a bit more in, but that's at least where I'm going. Do I want to go for my physical straight edge, or do I actually want to get a line with this? Maybe get a line tool there. Should probably be a bit more accurate here. Then we kind of want to get a similar spot there. This is going to be 3. I mean, this could be around the same. Let me. I'm using a lot of traditional tools today. Because I'm not just going to use a straight edge. I'm also going to use a... What's it called in English? Like those triangle things where you can measure the angle with that you use in school. This is about... I have a ruler in program. Why the hell am I using traditional tools? I should really stop doing that. But considering that I'm using a screen tablet, it just feels more natural if I use traditional tools like a ruler if I need to. So let's see, where's the ruler tool there? So that's about 26 degrees. And this is also 26.6. So we could technically just use that as a good measure. It should probably work. And then we'll need probably 3 tiles. So I'm just gonna take that. Oh boy, and push that down. Because then we'll need, wait, is the angle here the same? Ish. So then we kind of want to get the same angle down in this square. Oh, that's gonna be a bit more difficult. Like this. That's gonna be a 4 square one. That's gonna be really, really long. I mean, I do like the angle, but it's not gonna work nicely. Maybe I do want to change the platform instead. Just make it a little bit higher to make it easier for me. Ah! What gives? Let's do that. It's probably going to be easier to just get the platform a bit taller. Like about here? And I think that should be easier to work with if I put it like around there. Just means that I have to add a bit more dirt to the stuff underneath. Oh well, then that's what I gotta do. Gonna copy that over. Whoop, that was too much or too early. And another one, and let's put one there. So how have you been doing, Spec? Family's all right? I at least hope so. Else I would be disappointed in you. But just a little bit. And I want to have a cutoff here. I've been doing okay, by the way. Just got a little bit... It got a little bit stressy lately. Because I've been trying to keep myself afloat one way or another. But hey, how do they say? Weeds don't just whittle away. And I tend to be one of the more hartnäckig, one of the more stubborn ones, so to speak. Maybe that was actually just German saying. Unkraut vergeht nicht. It's at least what we're saying. Unkraut vergeht nicht. We don't just whittle away. As I said, I'm a quite stubborn weed. With a dream! And I shall not let my dreams be just memes. So yeah, I actually got myself a plotter. Ooh. Thank you for the 10 bitties, Jax. Thank you very much. I got myself a plotter. I actually started to make some sticker sheets. I still have to figure out how to make that work for me though. Like, I'm still kind of learning how to make the cutout in the plotter actually fit the sticker sheet. Hi John, how's it going? I hope you had a good day up until now. And I hope you continue to have a good day. I'm currently a little bit adjusting the... Hey! Cute cheeks. Oh, come on. How was my weekend? Pretty chill. I would say it was pretty chill. I just wish there was more weekend in the weekend. Like everyone else. I need to... I really hope that I manage to get that around the same pixel height. Would be a bit annoying if it wasn't. I like spreading kindness. Aw. That's awesome of you, Jax. My day couldn't be better. You stream game streams. It's like cake of content. Ah, I hope you're not getting diabetes. I don't want to be responsible for you getting diabetes from my streams. Let's put that in here with the layers because I really need the grid lines or the guides. I need another copy of you that I can just move over there. In the hopes that it snaps. Ah, no, it snaps nicely. And then we go like this, and that's too much. And this, so we can easily just... Oops, that was a bit too much. Now I work out too much for getting diabetes. Ah! You never know. You could get emotional, no, you could get technological diabetes. Technobetes. Oh boy. Oh boy. My brain is cooking up weird things again. Quick, send help. So yeah, I've been messing around a little bit with the plotter. I think I kind of get the gist of everything. I am just not entirely sure. My main problem right now is that I really don't want to waste any sticker material. And I have yet to figure out how to print out the sticker sheets in the right size. Like, I really, really want to get this perfect for you guys. So please be patient. So you solved the symmetry issue with copy and paste? Opt for a critter inbuilt function of some... There is one. There is one. Don't worry about that. Also, this is by far not symmetrical. What did you mean? Now I'm confused. Why do you have to confuse me, John? What did I do to you that you have to confuse me like this? Also, in the meantime, I'm still working on that hard helmet. Yes. Hard helmet for our hopefully reoccurring God damn it, that song is a bit loud. Better. For hopefully reoccurring satisfactory streams. I want to stream it again at some point. The thing is, I actually should get a little bit of work done. And I need to poke someone, because she promised me commission and she didn't specify what she wants yet. I am not a fan of that kind of stuff. Going like, yeah, I'm going to commission you for something. I need that and that and that, and then they don't get specific. Like, guys, I need to know what I need to draw. If it's nice if I know how many, but please tell me what you want. Else I'll always be worried that you won't be satisfied. I want you guys to be happy with what I'm doing. That's kind of hard. If I don't know what... Oh, I have to move that now. Ha! Joke's on me! I have to move that bridge now a bit further up. Which is alright. It's not going to overlap further up. Also, I probably meant symmetrical replicatory drawing, like multiplying. Didn't mean to confuse you, but since you like me, some confusion is prone to be involved. Yeah, definitely going to be involved in quite some confusion. I'm still confused what you mean. But maybe I'll figure it out soon. Okay, in this case, we can actually change the idea here. I'm gonna need to merge quite a few things down. What was the the hot key for Control E? Okay. Control E, and I have to be careful that I don't merge in the reference as well. That would be a bit annoying because getting that out here is as in you draw at one point and it appears on multiple other points. Yes, that's actually a thing. That's this tool here. As you can see, that actually exists. For me, I basically call this the mandala function. I don't use it, but if you're into it, go for it. It's just not for me. Yeah, multi-stroke. I call it the mandala brush. Because technically You're going full mandala on this one. How does that work? Probably on the side here in the tool options, you kind of have the smoothing. And then you can change the type here. I have yet to actually give it a shot. I don't really use it. For me, it's just... I don't need it. I don't need it. I mean, there's also mirror mode, where you have a line that you can use to actually make things symmetrical. I like to use that a lot when working on stuff for VTubers or PNG tubers. Depends on what you want. Or if I need to make a character sheet, that's also quite handy. There are a lot of things that you can use, and the nice thing is you not only have this mirror mode horizontally, but you can also mirror vertically. And if you feel really funny, you can even say that if you... Oh, that's also a pretty nice one. If you tile with this button up here, you can actually also say, let me see, where is it? In wraparound mode, you can even say that you want to wrap around horizontally or vertically, which I find exceptionally useful when working on tile sets. Especially when we're looking at stuff like this grass here, this tree, because I need to see if it actually, if the middle part is actually connecting to itself, so the trees can be infinitely high. I could swear that I actually added another bush here. Well, there is certainly an application for it on drawing tiles with a repeating pattern. Yeah, wraparound mode is perfect for that. Wraparound mode is great for making tile sets. It's great for making patterns, which John, I'd like to actually make a short tutorial video on that. It's pretty simple, so it doesn't even take a whole minute. Wraparound mode is super handy. Making patterns is really not that hard. Where was I? Oh yeah, I wanted to make slopes. Almost forgot about that. Yay, a short video to produce. Yes, I might need your assistance, because my DaVinci Resolve refuses to work and it's pissing me off. That's also... I do the cuts. Yes, you do the cuts. You're my editing boy. It still sucks though that DaVinci Resolve does not compute with me, that it really refuses to work. Because without it, I will probably have a really hard time to make more OBS screen transitions, which I really want to do. It makes me mad. So let's see if I can wing the angle again. That would be absolutely awesome if I could. I can do transitions as well, but I thought you already have some. Yes, but I want to make more for to sell, to put up on my Etsy and my Kofi, depending on where people are more. I mean, as long as I have ideas for new ones, why shouldn't I just make them? Kind of annoying that I can't really see the angle in which we're working here, that I always have to look up the... That's not quite right. We kind of want to be there. Here. Where is my cursor? Around there. Okay, so 250. Just sell them at both places. Yeah, but you get where I'm going at. It's kind of hard to see where my cursor is. Would you use Resolve Fusion for the animation? Otherwise, I would produce the transitions you pre-made. The thing is, to put it together, I kinda need Resolve to render them in a transparent file. Since I think Kdenlive has big issues doing that. Let alone that Fusion can help when I need a smooth track mat for that transition. So I hope you kind of get what I'm getting at. That actually... It looks wrong. But it could be right. Yes, but when you involve an alpha track mat, you won't need a transparent video file format. The thing is, for the animation, I actually do need... Okay. Just to quickly show the animation itself that I put on top of the transition needs to be transparent, else the whole thing is going to be covered. You didn't want to derail us? No, it's absolutely fine. It's all right. You were just asking clarifying questions, which is absolutely all right. It's hard to derail a stream that never had a solid line in the first place. This stream has no rails. Never had. Never had a rail indeed. Whoops. What the hell am I doing? There we go. Better. So that should be right. This is the greenery. And then I need to figure out how to merge that together in a way that it's ending up back up here. It feels like this is going to be a bit more complicated than I'm bargaining for. Imagine OBS alpha track mats. They are next to the video, doubling it horizontally or vertically in size, but no part would require. I think you don't quite understand. The track mat itself doesn't need the transparency, but hey, Paper Style, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? When I'm doing a transition, let me quickly show you my transition. That animation that you just saw, That needs to be transparent. And that's right next to the track mat. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking, Paper Style. So yeah, John, it's a bit more complicated. I need the transparency to actually make it work. Because the animation is the part that needs it. Thank you very much. Animation is so cool. Thank you. I did it all myself. It was a lot of work. But I'm proud of it. I'm super proud. I might actually need to duplicate one of those parts just to make all of this work. Okay, let's turn that off. Just... Oh wait, no, that's the old one. I need a new visible layer. So my point was, you don't need both, as I understand it. When you have the track mat, you won't need to have the rag have alpha transparency, I suppose. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'll explain to you when outside stream. I'll explain to you later. Okay, new layer from visible, because I really need to... Okay, that should now just go like that. I need this part to help to guide me a little bit, because this is a bit more complicated than I thought. And I need the slope to connect from and to this piece, if I understand this correctly. I think. Yeah. So I'll just... I could technically just delete the rest of all of this. I mean, of this one layer, the rest. Because I only need that one square on its own. I know it's a bit overcomplicated, but it works for me, and that's all that counts. Now I'm just gonna drag that down here. Technically, I also need to pick up the middle part of this, but I might do that later. So let's see, and then I actually need a duplicate of that to... Can I? Now that would probably be a bit too steep. That's going to be quite long, but I think that should work. So let's put some colors in here just to make it work for me. Could probably just merge this down, since we just need that as a guide. Why the hell do I have... And I also don't need any overflow. Thank you very much. So this is going to be our grass, and I just saw that something's not quite adding up. I see that pixel. Belly's been nitpicky. Because I have to be... There we go. Alright, let's try that again. And then we go over there. Hello? I think my critter just crashed. No, please don't. Okay, it didn't. Good. Was a little bit scared. That would have been a bit of a disaster. So I think that works. I think that's right. I just really hope it is. Also, we'll have ads in a little bit, just as a little word of warning. But don't worry, Krida is not a quitter. Oh god, that hurts. Don't worry. When ads are up, I'll take a little break. I think that should be the whole slope. Find more like these in my... Of course. Of course. The book of 1,000 puns to punish your enemies and friends. God damn it, John. God damn it. I have to be like that. Yeah, that should be a slope that works. Painful puns. Yeah, very important. Hold up. It's not exactly what I need. Alright, I first need a full. Yes. However, we got ads, so it's time for a break. I'll see you in 3 minutes. I need a stretch, just a little bit. Thinking about maybe changing my pause screen a little bit. Like having a bit of a slideshow maybe in there. It's probably should work. However, I'll fetch a bit more water. Maybe I'll make myself some iced tea. Yeah, iced tea sounds good. I'll be right back. Might take a little longer than the usual ad break though. Got back just in time. Well, that's nice. We're back from ads. Let's go. Okay, I just noticed for this slope, I actually need both versions. Though with a little bit of difference because I need to subtract. Wait, this makes no sense. Or does it? I think it does. I think it actually makes sense because I might actually need to add the edge from here. Okay, never mind. So it actually works like that. Then I need a duplicate of that. We're just basically selecting this, copying it, pasting it. And forgetting where it actually goes? Nah. Should be fine like that. No. Need to put that further down. Like this. There we go. And then I need to somewhat copy from here by having one full slope tile, I think, and then have I think I'd rather do that here. It's better if I do that there, though with a bit of a difference. I'll actually put that on an extra layer so I can work with this a bit better. So what I need then is, okay, so this is one full tile and then it goes up to the rightmost corner of this middle tile. So what we need is polyline until there, and we need to go here. Then I can just select this, delete. Ha! I did it. I did undo it. That should work. Not quite sure about this. I think that's when I go for this part. Technically, I do not need to make this double since it's already working like there. Ah, now I understand the tile set. Feldy is learning. All right, so let's delete that. Wait, do I still need that? I do still need that. Or am I? Technically the same. So, might as well do this. Ah, now. Now I'm actually making sense of all that nonsense. And then let's move that up. So I actually know what I'm doing. So that's this with the new height. Then I need to duplicate that actually and turn it around. So we're going Control T, flip that horizontally, and then put that here. And I then take the selection tool and move that up until we're hitting the top. Ah! Felly finally understands what's going on here. And then this is going to be this and that, if I understand this correctly. So let's put that over there. Then I doobly-doo and shwoop-de-whoop. Now everything makes sense again. Hooray! Now I can actually merge all of these down. And delete that. For this, I actually need to, what did I do there? Let's see. That's the template that I do not need. That's the template that I do need. And I'll drop that a lot further down. So now we actually have a template that we can work with for a change. So the question now is, how do I make those slopes? It's probably easier than I think. I know myself. So let's put that into slopes M. And move that over here. And then I just want this, I want to copy this over a few times. And my problem right now is the fact that these tiles don't mirror too well, so I have to think a little bit differently. I'll probably have to make all of this separately. However, at least we're a little bit further in the progress, in the hopes that this is actually finished at the end of the day. Would be kind of nice if I can manage that. Whoops. There we go. All right, now I put this reference on top in the hopes that I can actually see what I'm doing. I don't think so, but at least it's a color dodge. Nah, that's not gonna work. Burn? That's a way to do it. I'll mark all of these. Get my polygon selection tool and delete the parts that I don't need. Boop. I think I do want to keep a little bit of the dirt, so I might actually go for the middle here. There. Now I just need to add the grass within the pink area to actually keep it usable. And I might need to change a little bit down there. So let's first finish the slope. I prefer to do that on an extra layer. So that's a little less work. And it's easier to... It's not less work. It's just one button press, but it's easier to reverse if I mess something up. Also, I started to watch Twin Peaks. I have one problem with it. How the hell can one show alone be so weird, but also so damn boring? Like, I'm really trying to like it. Because it is as weird as it is. But there is scenes in between that just stretch the episode longer and longer, and you feel like you're aging faster than the time is going on. I feel like I'm aging 20 years in those scenes, even though they maybe go for a minute. I heard there is a live action show of One Piece now. No? Not One Piece, I said Twin Peaks. The TV show from the 90s by David Lynch. I'm really trying to like it. The problem is just it's weird, but also boring at the same time. No, not quite at the same time, but certainly at the same episode. And I really like the weird parts about it. But the boring stuff, it stretches and stretches, and I feel like I'm aging while watching it. It's a shame, because apparently it's a good show. I know it's dang old, it's even older than I am, and that's telling something. But I kind of want to like it. I really, really want to like it. Which is kind of sad. I want more weird and less boring, I guess. Considering what stuff David Lynch has directed, I guess he was not weird enough. Was just not weird enough for me. At least in this one show. I'm pretty sure everything else by Lynch has been more than just odd. I'm kind of, when it comes to Twin Peaks, I'm kind of caught between, I want to keep watching, But I feel like drifting away at some with some scenes. And it's really hard to pinpoint if I actually want to continue or not. It annoys me a little bit. Gotta admit. Having a show like that is kind of interesting. It's probably not a series for me. Maybe. I mean, as I said, directed by David Lynch, so it might be a bit too much for you, I guess. At least it could be. Yeah, that looks more like a pebble, like a rock. And I'm not quite sure about this one. Better. Already better. Maybe I'll just keep it fairly small with those pebbles. Just add a little bit here and a little bit there. Yeah, that's working. That's working nicely. Something that I'm currently rewatching, but I'm almost through with that, is Severance. Like, next to watching Twin Peaks. I'm still not sure if I actually want to keep watching or not. That show is so damn good. It's probably because I'm waiting for another Apple exclusive show releasing its second season. I really wanna keep watching Pluribus. As soon as Pluribus is getting a second season, I'm so going to be in. I cannot wait to. I wanna see everything. I want to know what happens. It's so damn good. The premise alone is already I think it's kind of a virus? Some kind of life form taking over humanity and turning it into a hive mind. Still not sure if it's supposed to be a virus or something else, but it's so good. I want more of this. I need more pluribus. Plus. I need more pluribus. Alright, let's see if I can figure out a good... I mean, I still need to have this visible. Pluribus. Pluribus. Ja, pluribus uno. Keine. Nice thing about this one is don't need to think about if it connects to the rest of the tile set or not. Between those two tiles, I don't have to think about does this connect to something over there, or does this connect to something? Well, maybe yes, but does this connect over there to something over there? I don't have to think about that. Pirate, I was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the sea. Yar har, fiddly dee. But yeah, Pluribus, great show. Vince Gilligan, as always, is a genius. YouTube gave me that song to listen to because I like the Monkey Island theme. Somehow that doesn't make sense, but okay. I mean, yes, it does if you're an algorithm. I mean, maybe, guess. Though Monkey Island, I actually still have to play myself. I have to admit. There have been a few good point-and-click adventure titles that I actually played. Oh yeah, I actually have the full Deponia collection if I remember correctly. Should be in my library. Not sure how well it would go in English though. Because it is a German production. It's a shame what Daedalic has done to itself. I have no idea what happened, Daedalic. So maybe you want to catch me up? could tell you, or I could give you a YouTube video about it. What it gonna be? How about you stop calling me cute chicks? How about you give me a summary? What they supposedly have done. Because I have absolutely no clue, and a quick rundown is probably going to be already enough. Because I really don't want to go too deep in that kind of topic if it's really that bad. Daedalic took it upon itself to develop the next release in the Lord of the Ring franchise. Oh! Oh, the Gollum story! Now I remember. They should have stuck with 2D games. And it was a disaster, yeah. I heard about it, but I forgot completely that that they actually developed that. They developed a supposedly AAA game. Yeah, about that. Didn't really look like AAA. They really should have stuck with 2D point-and-click adventure or a 2D platformer, something like that, because people crave the old stuff, or at least old-looking stuff. Then give them the old-looking stuff. Give them the nostalgia. The problem about 2D games is that it's capped in growth, and that's something risk capital doesn't like. I mean, there's 3D bullshit, 3D stuff. I wouldn't want to say, I didn't want to say bullshit, but it's the first thing that came to my mind. But there's 3D stuff all over the place, all hyper realistic and all boring. But you can do so much with 2D. As you can see right here. Yeah. Also, sorry for calling you names. I told you that I don't like it. That should be enough. You don't have to say sorry. At least not 10 times. Once does already suffice. It's kind of nice the first time, but when it's repeated, then I'm just like, it's getting a little awkward. Can you please not? That's about that. So no need to apologize for 10,000 times. Does this actually work together? Let me quickly have a short... It's too thick! It's too thick! Ah, for fuck's sakes! It's too thick! Problem for me was to give you these options without sounding standoffish, and I'm that's somewhat exhausted headspace. No need to explain. It's fine. You said sorry. Enough said. Don't make it awkward by just trying to explain. I'm not making it awkward. You're making it awkward. Don't worry too much about it. Shit happens. Forgive yourself. I already did. Ah, da liegt er untergraben. Guess that kind of works, but this one's a little bit too thin. Gonna head back to game. All right. Sag ihm schönen Gruß. Give him my greetings. Oh, I did a stupid. It did a big old dum-dum. There. You'll come back later? That's good. That's great. That's where the problem is. Oh. I understand now. This doesn't quite add up. It's too small. Yeah, that's working much better. Ta-da! Ha! Now it fits. Then I just have to copy that over for the small slope, I think? Yeah. Should be alright. But I'll keep that around in case I still need it. Need to stretch a little bit. Getting old. Ah. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Where did my iced tea go? There. Need to drink a little bit. Else my throat won't forgive me. Better. My neck's already angry with me. I don't need to add my throat to the mix. So that's this slope. Then I technically just need to copy this. No. Which one do I need to copy over? This one, right? Yeah, this one. And then turn it into a slope. Okay. So I'll need this and this. Copy, verify. Ideally, we'll want to merge that right away. Then we'll move that over. Get rid of all of this. And then I need to actually cut this corner away to make everything fit. Ah. I think I actually wanna break this boulder apart. To a few smaller pieces. So I got the feeling that this one's just gonna be too big for a slope like that. And this one's already going to be big as hell. This one's gonna be huge. And weirdly shaped. Gotta admit, this is gonna have a very odd shape. Let me see. I think I could actually do a bit more shading down here. Yeah, this works. This works fine. I might actually need to change that corner up here a little bit, make it a bit darker there. Yeah! That's nice. Already half of the slope's done. I just need to do the other half. And do it so everything still connects. That's gonna be fun. Maybe. Possibly. Hopefully. Oh boy. Oh. Yep. Old woman needs to stretch all the time. How dare I be old? Need my template? So now we need to do everything the other way around. Hooray! Okay, at least I already got something down. I'll quickly merge all of this. Then I doobly-doop and put in here. There we go. And I shall also make this one visible again. Probably have to put it on top of the dirt nut, or I'll just turn it off. Easier. So much easier. Still have to copy everything into place. Don't even need... Actually, I don't need anything at all there. Could probably just get away with filling this whole corner just with foliage. It should already do the trick. I need to get rid of this. Then this is here, so I need to get rid of... I can actually go further down. This. I need to get rid of this. Oh wait, that's here. Ah, there we go. Are you a fat? I'm quite female, thank you very much. M-boy. I could call myself a tomboy, but then I would be lying because I'm actually a woman. But okay. Yes, tomboys are females that really like to be more on the masculine side. But aren't trans, technically. At least that's how I understand it. I have no idea if that already changed again. Because that stuff just changes all the damn time and I just can't keep up. I'm too old for that shit. Well, that's a bit of a weird question to ask as your first chat message. It's alright. I can take this. I can take it. I'm too old to get upset about that stuff. I just find it quite curious. Also, sorry, we got ads. Oh boy, kiddo. Oh, you can hear me too. Okay. You definitely have a way to leave a confusing impression. I just thought to go for typing in case you're still stuck in advertisement limbo. That's about it. No, Patrick. My mayonnaise is not an instrument. Oh, you just had 10 seconds of ad. Good. So yeah, no, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Also, why the hell? You have very weird questions. How old are you? I better don't ask. I better don't ask. Just already sounds like a 12-year-old. And you better don't answer if you want to stick around. 20. Okay. You just like to, yes, I already had that feeling that you really like to confuse people, because mission accomplished. Mission accomplished, my friends. Very interesting. I accept their existence. That should be enough. It's fine that they exist. I mean, I exist as well. Doesn't mean I like them. I just don't judge them for their life choices? Way of life? I guess it depends. Sounds like I hate him? Nah. I don't hate him. They're just not my cup of tea. There's always something in between. Liking and hating. There's actually a really big spectrum between liking and hating. At least that's the normal modus operandi when it comes to being an adult. Don't know if I come across as a bit of passive aggressive. If I do, I'm sorry. Not really good with tone. I kind of try, but it's often enough kind of not working out. What I'm doing? I'm actually making a tile set for a jump and run game. Kind of like Super Mario, but different. Well, I hope it's cool. Problem is, this is the first tile set, so there is not much to show off at this point. But I'm working on it. You really have an obsession with fanboys, do you, Thorsten? He is a Torsten. Oh my god. Now I get it. That's why he's asking so stupid questions. Now I get it. He is a Torsten. You have to ask questions about femboys. And now you're wondering that I think you're obsessed. Well, that's on you, sorry. But that's really on you. You mad now? Because you can't take someone else actually figuring out what you're about? I think you're just reading too deep between the lines. Nah, I think I'm right on the money. Do not read between the lines. I analyze your behavior and then notice the consistencies, my friend. Oh, you don't think so? Oh well. Prove me otherwise. Prove me otherwise if you just keep asking me questions like those. I think you're just trying to make stuff up and ask me uncomfortable. Who's asking you uncomfortable questions while you're asking me bullshit? Ah, sure. Sure. Which is quite rude. Aw, you can go. You don't have to stick around. I'm just being direct. A very German trait of mine. I just thought it's fair game. If you're being weird like that. But if you can't take it, oh well. Good luck somewhere else, kiddo. Not gonna ban you. Because you're just going to embarrass yourself if you stick around. You know, you tell me that you like to confuse people and then you're getting all upset when someone's actually knocking you back. You're hilarious. I think I need to add a bit more shadow here. I mean, that's all the way on the bottom. So might as well add a bit more shadow. Yeah, I think that fits. I think that fits together. Now for the grassy part. I'm still trying to confuse you, I'm not upset. I feel quite golly. Okay, okay. Hide your tears, Harold. I mean, I don't know what you want. I got the really weird feeling that the longer you stick around, or the longer you're trying to confuse me, the more it's going to backfire on you. Entertaining me? Yeah, a little bit. I find it quite entertaining. Oh wait, I need my... And everything's fine? Yeah, sure. As I said, I'm not gonna ban you. I'm also not gonna change for you, so... Just find it rather curious the way you just decided to come in here. Feel like you hate being entertained. Now you're reading between the lines. Nah, not at all, alright? Welcome back, John. What did you miss? Someone being a bit odd. I hit the nail on the hammer. I'm pretty sure that's the other way around. Oh well, an attempt was made, Torsten. My brain just wants to call you Torsten. Someone being odd and it isn't me? He asked me if I was a femboy. And if I like femboys, and I'm sitting here like... What the hell does he want from me? I know, right? And then tells me I'm rude because I'm identifying that he's obsessed with femboys. Cause why else should he ask me if I A, am one, and B, like him? There wasn't a latent obsession. Yes, I'm just messing with you. You decided to mess with me, and now you have to live with it. Now you have to live with the echo. Like calling out people on their stuff is rude indeed. How dare you observing people like that? I know, right? It will always be in your file that you are obsessed with them femboys. Sarcasm is a funny thing, isn't it? Especially if you understand it. Sure. Sure. I have that really weird feeling that you're not even in your 20s. Because you behave like a 12-year-old. You can tell me otherwise, but I will not believe you. I will not believe you. God forbid, I like to have a little fun every now and then. Oh, you can have fun, all right. The way you do is just very telling. The way you conduct yourself. Let's put it like that. Ideally, I actually want this to fit together. I guess since John is back, I don't have to entertain you anymore. All right. All right. Have fun, Pain. Thank you. So I'm a firewall now? I have no idea what that was. Yes, he was desperately trying to find someone to troll. Too bad. There's an echo in this stream. Not here as a holdout. I'm here for a friend. That's true. And for arts. Ah. That's nice. I'm happy that you enjoy my arting. It's rare that someone actually enjoys the process instead of just enjoying looking at the pretty pictures. Your arting and your company as well. Thank you. I think I'm actually closing in on finishing that tile set. Still have to make the sky parts. That's easy. Fairly quick. Just like the last time, I'm gonna do that in black and white and then use gradient mapping to put it together. Actually need to push that up here because this also has to fit together. Yep. Nice. And then I still need the short one of this side, so I'll just grab this. Wait. Before I do that, I'll clean that up. Also getting a little cold. Might need to actually add a layer or something. I'll just grab that corner, push that over here, and do the same as here. Then I have to fix the bridge thing, because that's now a bit too low. I can just push it up a little bit, and then it should be fine. This one, copy. Oh, and we'll push that. And then we push that underneath. Use this as a guideline. I think that's a bit too far up. Nope, that's actually right. That actually fits like a glove. I think I want just a small pebble there. Can actually erase that completely. Like that part. Head exhaustion. Oh. Did you have to do that much today? Did you already have that long of a day, or is it more that you couldn't quite rest recently? Because that's usually how that happens. You just have trouble sleeping, or don't sleep well enough. Sometimes I have these without a tangible cause. Yes, the latter. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. Just that feeling of low battery, couldn't charge. Why? Also, your alert doesn't work if the theme of a donation is oh! Thank you very much for the 200 bits, John. Can't find the right words right now, so I hope my contribution works this time with no notes as well. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every little bit helps. And I really hope I can manage to get a decently working kofi together. Because I want to send people my stickers and my buttons, so they have something to look forward to. That should actually be it. Let's turn the donut back on. Yep, now I just need to do the sky. Maybe some additional clouds. Cloud platforms. Can still pull. I can still just whip them up. That's the least of our problems. Cloud platforms. Why didn't I think of that? All right. I need to make a new thing for that. 64 by 64. Create. Let's see what I can whip up. We need tools? No. Settings. Where was that again? Ah, here. No. You? Ah, wrap around. I need that horizontally. So I gotta keep a low social profile today to avoid social accidents, which would oh. Then consider this stream a... I wouldn't want to say safe space because that sounds kind of lame. A more forgiving space. I just don't like the word safe space. It just feels kind of wrong because you can't make everyone safe. It's impossible. Yes, forgiving. Forgiving sounds a lot more accurate. I for sure know that art is helping me ease and come down and recreate. Good. Then art! Art as much as you can. And have fun with it. Don't overthink if something's looking bad, just do. Have fun with tools and whatever. Whatever you can get your hands on. Yes, exactly. I think that blue needs a bit more oomph. This needs a little less. Maybe that's fine. Whatever I can get my hands on. Yeah, that's a trap, isn't it? Well, only if you want it to be. It's only a trap if you want it to be. No, no, Faldy Brain. No, you will not ask that question. No, I will not. Might get me into trouble. If it gets you into a trap, is that trap by any chance gay? Ah, please bonk me for that one. Why does this have to be the first thing that gets into my brain? I should burn in hell. Because I'm so old internet brained. Maybe if I add a bit more fuzz here. I think you got asked enough what your gender is today. Ah, you're right. You're right. I'm really sounding that memimin that masculine. I mean, I know. If I really put the effort in, I can sound like a little boy. I hope that answers your question, Buck. Okay, you got me there. That's good. That's a good retort. That's a real good retort. Ah. Kind of want this softer. Let's see if I can figure out a way to do that. Maybe by just pushing these pixels around. Now I'm an actual pixel pusher. Kind of funny. When you're a graphics designer, you usually take pixel pusher as a derogatory. Just kind of funny when you're actually pushing pixels around. For me, you don't sound masculine, but I never thought about it much to be fair, nor do I care much because I like you just the... At least someone here likes me the way I am. At least one of us. No. Maybe I should just keep it cartoony. Maybe make that a little bit lighter. Not entirely sure if I like that. Maybe, just maybe. I'll take this, make the size a bit lighter. I need to make it darker somehow. I just don't quite know yet how. Oop. Eh? Oh. What's there not to like? You're funny. God damn it! Little fruity. Yeah. A little fruity fits perfectly. Oh. I'm a weirdo. Not sure if I'm the type of weirdo that anyone wants to invite to their party, though. Maybe you see yourself in a light more dim than others see you. Yeah, very likely. Very likely. You know what? I at least know what I'm good at. Art. Just horrible at self-marketing. Like most artists. Or a lot of them. A lot of us artists are just really bad at marketing our own skills. That's actually something where you would probably put the hitbox in the middle, but the character in front. At least that would actually look kind of good. If you're walking on those clouds, you are more walking in front, or your character is walking in front than in the back. Almost looks like snow, not gonna lie. It is snow with a different hue and location. Oh yeah, I remember the bushes in Super Mario that are also basically the clouds, just with a different color palette. So I wanna just copy that over to our tile set. Where'd it go? Oh, not quite. I actually need to merge that down first. So Control E, copy, and then thump it in there. And I don't want you in here. I need you in there. Thank you very much. Add a group. Call it clouds. Yes, I can tell that you're drained. It's fine. Oh, John. As I said, I can tell you're drained. What's these? Or those? Or maybe this? The big ones. I mean, I just made some bushes. Yes, a palm tree. I just thought I'd put everything in there. Because why the hell not? Also, we'll have ads in about 3-ish minutes. Just as a little warning, just so you know. Your only reward for simping here? Oh well. Am I not reward enough? You're not a reward, your luck on its own. Aww. Don't see much about that, but aww. Not quite sure about that cloud. Like, it doesn't quite fit. Let's try that again. Make it a bit more cartoony, maybe. Was worth a try, but not quite what I'm looking for. Or maybe I'll just go for the sky first. So what we're gonna do is we go for a white. Thought it was good, alright, because it matched good with the main character. I just didn't feel it. No, you don't use I don't need multi-stroke. What for? Wrap around. Painting and repeating patterns. That's the wraparound mode. Multi-stroke is mandala modus. I'm gonna make a few sharp angles here. Just to make it look a little bit more interesting. Could almost be an ocean of sorts. Maybe add a white one here. The Ocean and Link's Awakening on Game Boy look like. Yeah, I know. Is it the right thing though? I think I want the sky a bit more on the bubbly side. And if I do the same, like this, then I can probably... Ooh, I really like that. I do like that, especially with the dithering. It kind of makes it look like there's a bit of a background layer. I do like that. Makes it look like quite different. I very much enjoy that. Oh. I'll keep that. Now the thing is, how do I make the grays into blacks as well? Because then technically I need this twice. So I first copy that. Put that in here. Whoops. Move that over. I need to make sure that there's enough room to have another set above. So I'll need a preferably without round corners. I really just want the full square here. Then I need this, but it's incredible what you can do with this tool. I'm just experimenting around. I'm just doing stuff and hoping that it works, and if it doesn't, well, then I delete it and do it again. And then I want to copy, verify. Where the hell is it? Where is it? There is it. There it is. All right, I need this white to turn in that gray, and I need that gray to turn into a dark gray, I guess. So we kind of want to have this, and I need to what do I need? How do I do that? Select from color range. No, I don't need reds. I just... Is there a way to select... Ah! Oh! Since it's gray, it's probably hard to shift into another color. Oh, just you wait. There is a plan behind my madness, my friend. Then I need those whites that I will then turn into those grays. There is a method to my madness. Just you wait. Then I'll need another box that's dark. All right, now we have our basic gradient for the sky. That's the basic sky. I'll merge that down because that's probably going to be a bit more convenient. I'll call that sky 1. Kind of surprised that you do not remember how I did that the last time. But you know what we also... Lava. I'll take care of the liquids later. Because I might need to actually make an extra sprite set for those if I want them animated. So just you wait. Could also be a volcano background, yes. However, I have more than just that. So let's duplicate that. Copy that over. And then we use a filter mask with gradient map. Then I'll just choose one of my many gradient sets if I remember which preset here. One of my many presets, and then I can just make as many as I want. Probably wasn't there when you did it. Well, now you know. Super easy. I can just duplicate that, move it over 1, go into the filter mask, change the gradient. That's it. Now it takes the values that you have in your base picture and then maps the gradient onto those values. And that's a really nice way to not just change the color of stuff, but also to make more interesting coloration when you do illustration. I think there are a few people that are professional concept artists that do that. Like they make everything in grayscale and then just throw over a gradient map. You can use whatever gradient you want. Hell, I even have one with no color down there at all. Not quite what I'm looking for though. That could be an interesting one. For example. So yeah, doing multiples like this is just a breeze to go through. How would it work if it were grayscale? If it were blue and you choose a red fiery gradient, then it's still taking the values of that picture. It doesn't care what hue we're talking about. It doesn't care what saturation we're talking about. It simply just orients itself on the value of the color. So dark to light. That's all it takes. So ideally you also want to choose a gradient that kind of goes light to dark or dark to light. Oh, this one looks like cotton candy. I like that one. It looks like cotton candy. I think I want to turn this one around. So I can just go like this and maybe move some bit further back so that we have the lighter color at the bottom like the rest of those. Just look how nice that is. You like cotton candy? Yes! Just rarely have it because it's just pure sugar. But I'm a damn sweet tooth. Ah! Already bites me in the back. I already like that. I think I need a night sky gradient too. So let's do one more dooply-doop. Actually like the color scheme what you had before. It looked like a jungle in the noon. Whoops. Dooply-doop. You're not wrong. Wasn't just quite what I was looking for. Still looking for that night sky gradient. I might look at more or less colorful gradients. I could technically just turn that one around and see. It's a bit too bright on the bottom. I'm not happy with that. So I wanted kind of dark. Whoops. That was maybe a little bit too dark. No, it still works. Now I'm kind of missing the purple. Like the bright purple. Yeah, that's better. Because now we actually have somewhat of a night sky. Kind of like that. Still need to figure out how to do the clouds here. I do too. I actually really like it. The top of Holy is still a bit of a... Let's give that a try. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, we can cut it if we don't want it. Overall, I think it's fine. Let's have that bridge a bit further up. If I can figure out where I put it. I think I'll take that. So let's go maybe about this height. Yeah, that looks about right. It's not all the way up, but it's also not too far down. Oops, my American English is showing. Honestly, I feel like having a bit of an early end of the stream today. I mean, technically I'm kind of done with the tile set. Maybe I'll change around the sky gradients if they're not quite up to snuff with what we're working for. But overall, I actually do like it. It's not early, you normally stream 3 hours. Yeah, I usually want to stream for 4, that's the point. I usually want to go from 4 in the afternoon to 8 in the evening. But I'm already spent and I don't really have much more to work on right now. Also kind of want to look for feedback maybe from game. Would be nice. Would be really nice if I had a little bit of feedback on this. What he's thinking. Because I put a lot of work into this. And I don't want to be the be-all, end-all when it comes to art style. I also want other people to actually judge it. Sure, he'll like it too. We'll see. I mean, we don't even need to use all the things on the tile set. And if he wants me to add something more, I'm open for it. Just happy that I managed to get the slopes somewhat right. That I hopefully thought of everything. I hope. We'll see. So I think that's a pretty good point to end the stream. Call it a day. We did a lot. I don't think I need to save that. And I hope I'll see you next time. I am not quite sure if I can stream tomorrow. I hope that I can. Because it's currently a little bit weird when it comes to helping my dad in the workshop with the whole embroidery machine thing. I just hope I can get something done for him in the meantime. But yeah. Until then, I hope you had fun. Certainly did. Even though there were some weirdos. Interesting weirdos. You get it. Until then. Bye-bye.